So
This is the new product.
this is the new product, Escape, right? But it was inspired from this product that we call Aura. And Aura are these little swatches here. It's only 9 colors because initially when we did this, it was built to support this pattern piece called Mesh. And the story behind that is you go in, you pick the patterns. A lot of folks like pattern stuff. They want it in a room, they want it as an accent area.
They don't want it through the whole house.
They want it through the whole house, and then they get stuck on, not everybody's a designer or decorator and understands how do I coordinate, how to make life simple for me. And not every storefront or every salesperson has that background. So we said, hey, we'll take the ball. So we built it with the intent of these coordinating together and being able to tell a simple story. So as we launch a pattern goods now, anything that we do going forward, we're bringing a merchandising with a coordinate that will complement it.
And this just took off. That's what morphed this.
Doing well with this in the 35, we said, and we looked at the market, we looked what was out there, and we didn't see a whole lot of anything that looked like this. And we're like, this is really a tailored, it looks upscale, clean finish, nice hand. And it reads near solid because people don't want multicolor. I want a clean look. This gives you a clean look without being a solid. It looks richer than, it looks expensive, but it's not. And so, but we need a little more beef. This is only 35 ounces. Escape, we said, hey, you need a full color line too. So here you have that full color line, and we beefed it up so you have a 50 ounce and a 65 ounce better, best quality there. And that's what you're feeling there. That's the finished material.
Construction on this one is?
This is 1/8 gauge,
okay.
And it is, Lindsay, do you do, sorry, 4 1/4, Escape. 4 1/4, 5 1/4, or all 4 1/4? Do you remember?
I think
Sorry,
it's all 5 1/4.
All 5 1/4. Twills. So
I do like that a lot.
it's where you get that more tailored.
So it's a 50 and a 65, you said?
Yeah, 50 and a 65.
I do like that.
And yeah, sorry, Lindsay, she was in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Joe and Rick.
Hi.
With,
How are
Carpet
you?
Guys. Lindsay's- She's the mad scientist man putting these constructions together. She does a great
You
job.
did a great job on this one. I like this a lot.
It is
Very good.
clean. I mean, it speaks upper end, but it's not.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job with that. Yeah, we love that so much. I'm like, oh my god, let's make it heavier. Let's so
That's nice.
so we did it, and from there, we went and did another product. So we've had these this 44, 54, 64 ounce good, better, best that we've had in our line now for a period of years. This is a legacy product from Phenix. All we did was recolor. We kept the same machine, the same hand, nothing changed other than updating the color bank. And you've got good mid grades in the Midwest and these little darker multis into the lighter to the coastal. It speaks to a wide market. Yet it's not this big fat blown hand, but it has a lot of hand. Mirage, for example, you all took on Mirage. Mirage is even bulkier, better hand than this. This is slightly more tailored, but not so refined like that. And so it gives you hand, gives you a clean finish, a lot of bulk. And if you,
What were the weights on that one again?
These are 44, 54, 64.
Good. Okay.
Yep. And but a great little line. We've been showing this now for a few months, and really good responses on both. So we typically do a VOC, go out and we canvass a lot of customers. We send swatches out. We ask feedback, what they think. Trying to get the colors right, trying to make sure the construction, the hand, the feel.
Mm-hmm.
It all typically starts with the construction piece. So like, hey, does this feel? And at this ounce weight, like you gotta ignore color for a moment.
Yeah.
Do you like the way it looks and feels and the finish on it? Judge that, right? We're gonna get the aesthetics on the colors. We're gonna work on that. So the early part of it is just making sure we get the construction right.
Yeah.
We got that feedback, landed it, and then they went to do the work on color. And that's when we get the end result today. So great product for us, but easy to work with, flexible on decor, and really complements our line. I think what we have, we've had to move heaven and earth. We've had a lot. You go back to the older stuff, it's a lot of dark. It's very dark, and this is moving us into lighter, more airy, more modern and current, yet staying true to this ability to blend multiple colors, but not look like you
Right.
put a mess together, if you will.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's the story behind current. But then just to give you a compare and contrast, here's where these are the products. These are the legacy products that current
Riverbend, yeah.
has come from. So you had Stony Brook, Riverbend, and
And
Creekside.
these colors carried over.
No, I think a couple did, but I know some of them did not. This is an old deck that has stickers on it from God knows when. So that one may have.
It says
but I don't
Tom,
know
Tom
about
Pappas'
anything else.
fingerprint on it right there.
Right, exactly. But you can see that colorway versus the more modern and current. Very, very different. Very different. And in fact, this was an iteration. There was one that preceded this, going way back in the Wayback Machine. I'm going to say 2010, maybe 2011. This was another iteration of that same. This is the same product in different colorway.
Where's it go? Kendall. Oh, shoot. I know exactly what product this one was.
Yeah. So been historically a very good product. It just needed color adjustments. It didn't need anything really changing outside of that. And so we did that.
When I first started my business, I was buying from a distributor in Michigan, floor
Oh, yeah.
chairs. And that was, they called this one Kendall. So
Oh, really?
This was my number one
This is your
seller.
number one seller. This has been
It was a
this
workhorse
look has
for
been
the first
historically
5 years of my
a huge
business.
Midwest product for us.
Yeah.
We tried to take it and stay true to that Midwest with the colors, but also expand our reach on it and to get into some more
And this brings back memories.
coastal areas, you know. So, but that's what this or what that is, I should say, where it came from.
Cool.
So, but a good product, good legacy product. But from a polyester standpoint, that is the new intros that we have. You see those PHs and these two here. We're spending a lot of time and energy on getting our strategic plan with our nylons in place I was alluding to before.
Is that what that is over there in the corner?
Yeah, this
It's a nice look. It's
the
clean.
biggest value that we have in nylon is this. And when you try to compare it to the polyester, it's not. This is going to have the hand again. This is the finished material itself. It's in a 46 and a 56, but you're talking night and day difference in price. You know, just the raw materials are the raw materials. But what you do have here is if you're able to tell the story and show. Importantly, you have to show it. Is the ability that hey, when you have heavy traffic, you got 5 kids, 3 kids, they got their friends over, you got pets, you're living your life, and you're going to spill something on it. Do you want to worry that it isn't going to come clean? Because it's solution dyed, it will come clean. Many times when you step into this area and you buy something that's a nylon or
It's more absorbent,
yeah, it's not solution dyed. You're going to have a challenge with it, cleaning it, staining it, bleaching it, whatever. All of those concerns gone. Well, that's not the only concern you have. And polyester is a great, great product. It does a lot of great things, especially if it's solution dyed like all of our products. But if you have the heavier the traffic and the longevity of it, pound for pound, made the exact same way, nothing will out-survive nylon, made the exact same way in a solution dyed version. And that's where, hey, I'm gonna pay more, but I expect more. Well, we're gonna deliver more. It will look good longer, easier to maintain, but you pay a premium for it. And that's not for everybody. But for those that makes sense, you gotta, and we will have the ability to show that side by side. This is what we mean. Here's the traffic versus the traffic, same type of constructions. Here's how they perform. So there's nothing wrong with polyester, but I'm getting ready to spend a premium. Tell me why I'm gonna do that, and here's why, you know? So that's.
And these are nylon as well?
These are all nylon, yeah, so.
This is sharp. I like both of these.
You like those?
Yeah.
These are my favorite too. I mean, this is a lot cleaner hand, Grand Vista. So this item, speaking of, so we let history and success tell us where things to go a lot of times. Customer feedback, of course. They're the biggest voice, that and their purchases, which is what they do. We launched this last year. We'd shown this to you. This was it's called Vista. And this was in a 44, 54 ounce construction. We did very well with this. It didn't get to market until May of this year, mid-May. But we had several nylon affinity buyers, if you will. There's those folks who do that at retail and love it. They love this line and said, hey, would you make a heavier, beefier product? So we said, okay, let's do that. So that's why you have Grand Vista at a 63 ounce, and you see more colors. They wanted more color if we could do it. So we had the chance to evolve our color bank and build out a better nylon color line and improve upon what we have here with this next version and the heavier ounce weight. So it's kind of a good, better, best, keeping in mind that where those colors stayed and went over here, we come the exact same colors. So it'd be an easier sell as well. So when the colors existed, it's easy. Here you want the upgrade, here's the upgrade. And then we added in a few new colors. So 20 colors there versus 15 colors here.
Are you going to be producing all 20 colors here this year?
Here, but not here.
Got it.
This stays as it is, and that's why it was launched as a standalone and an upgrade.
But all the colors that are in there, they cross over?
All that we kept. We dropped a few out because we didn't like how they, honestly, in hindsight, we started having some challenges with some chevron looks that we had too much contrast the way it was constructed. We took them out, I think there was 2 or 3, and then we replaced them and then added 5 new colors as well with that. And
Are these new colors that are not on this board here? Because that solid gray is, I don't see it.
right here,
Doesn't look like it.
huh? Probably, well, again, this is, remember, this we ran through to get color direction. This is actual finished product, so it could be a difference in twist or the shearing or whatnot.
This is nice.
Because that, part of what we added to it's different shearing.
That's really nice.
We're adding different twists. We've changed up a lot of things. This is a 50, 60, 62, 73. Good, better, best.
50, 62, and 73?
Yeah. And this had a lot of common comments that were made to us was, boy, this feels like what I used to remember as the Carpet Man's carpet. Because it's built, it's tight, it's dense and high twists, and a clean finish. And you look at that and go, that's gonna probably look like that for years on end because it's built right.
Yeah.
It's solution dyed, so I don't have to worry about those parts. You know, it's gonna come clean, it's gonna be hard to damage it, and it's not gonna come undone. It's not gonna come twisted and frayed out and packed out and all that stuff. We put this through, I'll tell you how confident with Joe, we put this through, you know what a hexapod test is, Veterdrome hexapod, if I
Yes.
say that? So commercial uses that a ton. Residential uses it because you have a baseline, but commercial uses it to really judge their traffic. And they put it through a process that is longer in time and heavier in weight that mimics this floor traffic. Residential, they don't because they're trying to directionally apply it to residential traffic, it's not commercial traffic. But if you lived in a house, especially a smaller house with a lot of people, that runway gets pretty worn down,
Sure.
right? The pivot points and all that. We ran this through on that commercial hexapod. You can, 5 is perfect where you start, and then it changes and degrades. If you get a 3.5 rating on a commercial hexapod, and it comes out 3.5 or better, you've got a product that's a high performance product. The residential product you're looking at here came out 3.5 and higher. We've also ran, I was talking about alluded to why you're paying more in a premium and so on. We ran PETs through that. PETs coming out at 1s and 2s because they can't hold up to that. They just can't.
Yeah.
So, but if I do it on just a commercial standard test, what they call this hexapod with a light ball and 4,000 cycles or even 12,000 cycles, it's not even close to the same test, and everything performs better under that. It's just lighter traffic. So, I tell people all the time, like, hey, it all looks great if you don't walk on it. You know, but let's live reality. Let's walk on it. You're gonna have dirt. You're gonna have stains. You're gonna have stuff, and that's why we say that's why not on, because of that. And so yeah, they did a great job putting the color palette together, and it's evolving. Our color palette's evolving. You can see on the back our colorways and our yarns, and that top half here. Those are the nylons of the day and what we've had in our historical bank. But over here we see things that we've been using, and then development stuff that we're added in. So a lot of movement there. So anyhow,
Very cool.
just don't put that in your ads. You can't put that in your ads now.
Okay.
That's gonna be internal only.
Won't be any ads.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
talk about
internal
price while
only.
this thing's recording also.
That's right. That's right. But that, and then the pattern goods.
I would like to, if we do take one of these on though, I would like to put this on YouTube for our sales staff to be able to refer to it if they need to show
Yeah.
something to a customer or something about
Sure.
the construction or
Well, we're
especially that
building
tester.
out some
That's great.
things that we could give you to help with that.
If that's okay with you, I mean, I won't do it without your permission.
Yeah. We would certainly want to look at it beforehand if we could, if
Yeah,
that's
you
okay.
got it.
And we are working on things ourselves to help not only training our salespeople, but also other retailers that they can use for their people as well. But very,
What's
very
that?
good
That's really
product.
nice.
It's another board of current. It's more what you looked at.
Oh,
Escape,
yeah. Oh, it's the same one?
More prototype, yeah.
I really like
More
that a lot.
prototypes.
This is sharp, man.
Because if you end up saying, hey, Quentin, we want to launch this, you're going to ask for a sample, and you're going to need those samples. And so I'm prepared to